Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you should click that subscribe button because we have so much fun over here. And if you're a returning subscriber, I love you so much. I'm gonna be doing my, I wouldn't call it new, but it's like my upgraded glam makeup routine. I'm gonna start off with clipping my bangs back because I can't do anything with these in my face. I'm gonna take a few Instagram pictures today, so I figured why not film my makeup routine that I've been doing lately, because I have been getting a lot of questions on the eye look that I've been doing, where you put eyeliner on the inner corner of your eye. So the first thing that I usually do is prep my skin, which I already did. I used vitamin C serum and sunblock, so I'm nice and moisturized. Oh, I have to wet this. This is always an issue. Be back. So wetting the beauty blender is extremely important because it moisturizes the skin when it's a little damp. I'm going in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the shade 6.5. I'm just dabbing that on. This is my summer foundation. Ugh, I hate when I get foundation on my earrings. It's Saturday and I'm literally getting ready just to take pictures. I'm gonna get sushi with Molly and Brittany. We're gonna pick it up and then watch the sunset and eat it. So that's my plans for Saturday night because I don't go out, especially in these times. I noticed that my foundation comes off right here a lot. I don't know why that's the case, but it is. So I like to put like a little extra on this area and then obviously down the neck. The next thing I'm going to do is take the Jeffree Star concealer in the shade C14, which is also my summer shade. But where's the summer tan? Not here. Wishing it was though. And then I just put it under the eyes, in between the brows, sides of my nose and my chin. And when I'm blending this in, I like to bring it up like where you would put your highlighter. It just lifts everything up. And then I have to get the inner corner of my eye and a little bit above that because my dark circles go all the way up. And then I do that seam side. I mean, it doesn't really matter the order that you blend it in, but this is just how I do it. You guys, I always film this side, but you're getting a little taste of the other side of my face today. Yeah, and then I kind of like blend in the nose concealer and bring it here so like this is all covered. For those of you with nose rings, you understand how annoying it is to put on makeup with a stud in. I have a little bit of a cold, but I got COVID tested today just to make sure it was definitely a cold, and that was negative. It really wasn't bad. I used to have major anxiety about flu tests, which is basically the same thing as a COVID test. They stick it up your nose. And I've gotten the flu a bunch of times. Just leave it up to me to get the sicknesses, you know, but knock on wood, and I'm knocking on my plant, so it's legit wood. I haven't had COVID yet, and I'm hoping to keep it that way. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I used to be terrified of the flu test growing up, and I would throw fits in the doctor's office crying and screaming because I was so scared to get something shoved up to my brain, basically. But I am, let me just tell you, so proud of myself for getting COVID tests. Like, I've gotten a bunch and I am literally so proud of myself for doing that. When everything started happening last year, when I found out how they tested you, I was like, oh no, I can't do it. And I did it and it wasn't too bad, so that's growth. Proud of myself. I love getting ready. It's just so calming, especially when I know it's beautiful outside. It's just 10 times better. Next, I'm taking the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I go underneath my eyes with the beauty blender with my brush loaded with setting powder because I tend to crease a lot right here, so I like to take care of directly underneath my eyes right away and blend out any creases that happened while I was blending everything else out. So I do that first, then I do the rest. I feel like I'm too far from the mirror. When I do my makeup, I'm like this close to the mirror. I just feel like that's how I perfect everything, because when I get really, really close, I could see every little detail. But today I'm sacrificing for you guys. I'm so brave. I feel very zen today and I'm loving every second of it. I don't know if you guys can hear that. but the ice cream man is passing right now. Well, not passing, but I hear him in the town. That's huge. That's when you know it's spring. Wait, today is the last day of winter, March 20th. Let's go, baby. When this is up, it will be spring. Hopefully spring has sprung and it's super warm out everywhere, but especially in New York because that's where I live. So that's that for setting powder. I really don't let it sit long because I don't see a difference in letting it sit and not. So I just take a little fluffy brush. Oh God, I just inhaled that. I just wipe it off kind of lightly, but kind of not at the same time. Wow, nice. I just got the bristles on my eyeball. I'm gonna tell you guys my trick for dry skin. So, I don't know if you guys could see, but I have a little bit of dry skin right here. So what I do is I take a tweezer, be careful, and I just lightly pick up the dry skin. I pick up the pieces that are like hanging off, and then I'll go over it with a beauty blender, and then it's pretty much gone. Anyway, I feel like this has come off already over here. It's annoying, but I don't like to set that for some reason. I just never do. Whatever. So the next step is I take a fluffy brush and I dip it into my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Setting Powder in the shade Y335. Not much about my face routine has changed. Honestly, not much has changed at all. It's just that I make little changes here and there that go a long way. This is my favorite foundation powder. I try to go ham on the foundation powder over here because, like I was saying, for some reason my foundation doesn't like to stay right there, and I'm not sure why, but whatever. Also, if anyone is wondering, all my jewelry is from Shop Page. This is from the Brooke and Brittany collection. This is on the site. It's the emerald choker, and then these earrings are new and I'm in love with them, and they match my necklace. Everything I'm wearing is Shop Page. If you're curious, you can use my code Brooke. Do you guys hear that? Love that. The next thing is I take this kind of brush and then I go in with the Hoola bronzer, and I move my hair since I'm blonde, although I have roots, so we should be fine, but I move my hair because I don't want it to turn orange. And you're gonna contour. So this is underneath your cheekbone, right? Well, my cheekbone. This is underneath my cheekbone right here. In my personal opinion, you do whatever looks good on you, but what I do is I go above this crease and I go here on top of my cheekbone, and then that creates the illusion that your cheekbones are higher up, so everything is just pulled up in this direction. That's what we want to do. We want to pull everything up and lift our features up. So I do this, which always helps with like seeing the alignment, and I go right on top of the cheekbone, sometimes a little bit higher because the brush does spread out, remember? Look at the difference in this cheek and this cheek. That's amazing. It really is. All right, same thing on this side. And now we do the forehead, and I like to go on my temples too and almost like connect these. Okay, and then I do my jawline underneath, never here, always underneath. Hey, and then I go like behind, not behind the ear, but like to enhance the jawline, I like to go like right there. I really love putting makeup on. Why is my camera having so much trouble focusing? And sometimes I feel like I have to blend out the jaw contour onto my neck. So I really love putting makeup on, but I really hate taking it off because it's just, it's not fun. I don't like anything about it, and so that's what has been honestly stopping me from wearing makeup. Quarantine has made me not like wearing it. I love putting it on, but it's made me feel so like I just want to rub my face, you know? The next thing, sorry, I'm grabbing my brush, that's why we're getting close and personal. The next thing you're gonna do is take a fluffy brush, the one that I just used for the foundation powder, and I take the Benefit Sunny Golden Pink blush, and I get in there nice and good, and I smile. I mean, this is different for everyone's face. Everyone's face is shaped differently, but this is how I do it. So it might look better on different parts of your face, but I smile. I do my cheekbones, and then I go over the contour and I bring it up to my temple. So I literally just stay right on top of the contour and then bring it up to the temple. And this really just like brings everything up. Okay, and then if you need a blend, just take the makeup off the brush and blend it out nice and good. Oh my god, I forgot to contour my nose. We have to do that. Hold on. We'll go back, don't worry. My foot's falling asleep though. Hold on. Oh, and I do like to put some right over the arch of my eyebrow. I just feel like it gives you that sun-kissed look. Okay, I can't believe I forgot to contour my nose. I go in with this angled brush. It's kind of fluffy. I'm almost 100% sure it's an eyeshadow brush, but I use it for my nose. So I just go in and I follow along the natural bridge of my nose, but if you want to make yours smaller, you can go in more. I'm not the nose contour queen or anything like that, so I just do what I'm told on YouTube, what the gurus tell me to do. I try to keep as little product on the brush as possible because I don't want it to be too harsh, because personally for me, I don't feel as if I need to contour my nose that much. I just like the enhancement, so I kind of just like follow along with what I already have, and then I bring it up to the brow bone, and then I do a little bit under here just because that's what they say you're supposed to do, so I do it. Now I have to put blush on the tip of my nose. Okay, cute. Next thing we're gonna do is eyebrows, which I usually always shut the camera off for, but I won't do it today. I'll do a little zoom in for you. We'll get really serious here. So for eyebrows, I like to, why is my camera not zooming in? Okay, for some reason the zoom in is not working. So for eyebrows, I like to be all up in my mirror's business. The mirror is gonna be in the shot. So I trace my eyebrows very lightly, super light hand on the bottom first, just along here. Then the top, you're gonna do the same thing. Line up with this hair here, the first hair that you see. Very lightly hold towards the end of this so that you don't press hard. There's such a technique to this that like I can't explain. Then I just follow along the rest of my brow here. And what you're gonna do for this elongated look is brush the brows up, and then you're gonna bring your brow out like that, up. And when you brush your brows up, everything will meet up, but you want to bring the brows whoo, instead of, you know what I'm saying? Pulls everything up. Then I just extremely lightly blend in the brows. Literally no pressure to the pencil, just go back and forth. All right, I'm gonna do the other brow off camera. That was actually really fast. And I forgot to mention that I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil in the shade Taupe. And now I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. And I don't suggest going outward on the eyebrow unless you do this, because when you brush it up, it will meet up with where you drew on your brow. So I just simply brush them up. Okay, now that that's done, I only just started doing this, but I go back in with concealer and I take the littlest bit. I'm also using a brush that I got from my BoxyCharm. It looks like this. And I just line the brow and I send it out. And then I just kind of drag it down and like blend it out as much as you can without, sorry, I have to get close, going too high. Same thing on the other eye, I'll be right back. Now the next thing that I do is I go in with any brown eyeshadow and I take a dense angled brush. You can do this with any color. You can do it with black, brown, bright colors, whatever you want, but I prefer brown. So I just go in with like a darker kind of brown. So I just put on the outer corner like so, and then I kind of blend it into the center. Then I'm gonna, we really just wing it here, but I'm gonna make a little wing and then I build from there. You want it to go up because that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to bring everything up. So I start off small, right? Without putting more product on the brush, I start making it a little sharper at the end, and then I connect it and blend it out. So I don't like to do, I mean, it is kind of going out. Not that good, but whatever. We're dealing with it because I don't feel like redoing it. I don't like to do a huge wing. It just doesn't look good on me, but if you want to do a big wing, that will look great too. And then what I'm going to do is follow the outer corner of my eye. So literally follow the way that your skin makes this little triangle here. I just go here and then I bring it up, and then I don't go over the whole eye because it just doesn't look good on me. And then I connect it right here, and then I fix the point a little bit, and then we have this. So cute. It just elongates the eye and gives you that almond look, and I think it's so beautiful. You can also do an eyeshadow that goes up as well, but I just didn't feel like doing that right now. So I'm gonna go in with my highlighter, okay? I get so many questions on what highlight I use. The truth is that me and my sisters were planning on making a makeup line, which is definitely still possible, but it's just not something we're focusing on right now because there's so much that goes into it and we don't really want to take that on right now. So I think it'll be something for the future. As you can see, I use this every day. This is what one of the highlight shades looks like. I wear two. I've been wearing them for about a year. This one has like a purpley shine to it and I'm obsessed. So yeah, my sisters and I had this highlight made for us to try out and I'm absolutely in love with it. And the only reason why I can't tell you guys the name of it is because there is no name and it's ours, but we just don't know what we're gonna do with it yet. I want to release it one day, but just not right now. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm like gatekeeping my highlight, but that's why I never say where my highlight is from, because it's kind of from me. So I just put a little bit on my brush and I smile and I bring the highlight onto my cheek and then I just lightly blend it all out. And make sure you bring it up above your contour. It's so beautiful. And when you bring the highlight onto the cheeks, it really just makes your cheeks look so beautiful. Now, I put what's left over after my cheeks right above the arch of my brow, like the smallest bit, just for that extra shine. Then I take a brush like this and I do a line down my nose. And this is so pigmented that I just blend it out with my finger. It's so pretty. Then I do the brow bone on top of that concealer and then I blend it out with my finger as well. And I only go to like right here with the highlight. I don't go underneath the brow towards the middle. And then I do the Cupid's bow. The next thing I'm gonna do is set my face. I use the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and I just really go ham without drenching my hair. Okay, now that my hair is soaked, I don't have a fan anymore. I used to fan myself off, but it broke, so. Now it's time for mascara, very requested. I use the Tweezerman eyelash curler. It is the best eyelash curler ever. I get it at Ulta. I'm gonna start at the edge of my lashes. Now I have super straight lashes and watch how curled I make them. So you're literally just gonna inch your way down underneath each curl, if that makes any sense, until you get to the root of your lashes. And then when you get to the root, you make sure to get the inner corner and the outer corner. I hope that made any sense. So I use the Lash Sensational Curvature Waterproof Mascara. Ow, that was my eyeball. Now I'm gonna cry. I start off with the root, right? And like I said, what are we doing? We're bringing everything up. So you're gonna brush your lashes out. Everything is going out except for the inner corner right here. You just let her be. Just a very light coat of mascara. I'm just thinking about it. Isn't it insane that we put mascara on our lashes? Like, what? Why? Who said, okay, yeah, let's start painting our lashes? Whoever did is awesome because it looks beautiful, but I just don't know how the concept came about. I gotta look that up. So now I'm doing this motion with the lashes to coat the top. And if you have straight lashes like me, you have to make sure you find a mascara that does not make your eyelashes fall, because this curl will not hold if you use way too heavy of a mascara. The one that I'm using is amazing. It's the first mascara I've ever found that I didn't have to use a dried out mascara to coat my lashes before, to like keep them in place. This mascara is so good. I suggest everyone goes and tries it out. So that's the second coat. Now we're going in for a third coat, and you're gonna do the same thing. Get it on the top of the lashes and brush out. And if you see your lashes getting too clumpy with the technique that I'm doing, you can take a spoolie or a mascara wand that has like nothing really on it and just do the same thing with the spoolie and it will get the clumps out. Next I'm gonna go in with the Fly High Mascara by Maybelline, and I'm just gonna make sure that every single lash is coated with mascara. And I really like to get the root of the outer corner. Okay, now I'm taking a Q-tip once all the mascara that I got on my lids have dried. I personally don't put mascara on the bottom lashes. I like the effect that it gives me. Okay, now for lips, I just put a little bit of chapstick on. So I go in with this lip liner from St. Luxe in the shade Love Letter, and I just outline the lips. Then I go in with this mini Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Pillow Talk, and I just put it right in the center. It smells so good, like vanilla. And that's it. Here is the finished makeup look. I had a lot of fun filming this for you guys. Very chill, very calming video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you watch all the way up until the end, leave a ice cream emoji in the comments down below. And this week's subscriber shout out goes to Ivana. I love you so much. Thank you for your support. If you want to be shouted out on my YouTube channel, make sure to check out my Twitter and retweet my video links when I post them on Twitter. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a beautiful day filled with love and light. And be that love and light yourself for other people. It will make you feel good. Okay, peace out.